You're about to hear from him, and he has a lot to say, I'm sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who is part of all of your lives and apparently owns part of Florida, Walt Disney!
Let's give a warm round of applause for your hosts tonight, Ryan Pigg and Eddie Firth. I just want to let you all know that even though I own everything, I don't feel like I own you. I just own your childhood and all the films that you like and all your toys. But you're still free because you're Americans. Well, I want to thank our hosts. We have Eddie Firth, Olaf from Frozen over here. Thank you. And Ryan Pigg, our Pinocchio for the night, who believes he's a real boy. How old are you? 12. See? I knew it. Because I know little boys. Anyways. I'm sorry, Hollywood. What are you all, Jews or something? It's Walt's turn. I'm fine. Thank you, Mickey. You've always been so helpful. Thank you, Mickey. Well, tonight we had some fantastic comics. We had Shitty Kristoff from Frozen, Kyle Clark. Give him a round of applause, Kyle Clark. Yeah, Kyle, if Hitler had known he was fighting for future Aryans like you, he would have shot himself much earlier. I don't know where Kyle is. Kyle, if you're out there, it's okay to laugh. Chris Hardwick isn't here tonight, so let your beard hair down. Kyle, how does it feel to work for a man who made his living nerding out over properties I own? Back in my day, Back in my day, the only hashtag wars people played were seeing if you could spot a man's concentration camp number tattoo. I guess you are all Jews, okay. Kyle Clark's comedy album is called Pizza Night, but from the looks of Kyle, it's more like Pizza Decade. Kyle, if you like pizza so much, why don't you make like a Jew and get in an oven? I'm coming out swinging, folks. Kyle's a schlubby Aryan who is obsessed with pizza and comic books. If President Eisenhower had gotten a look at you, he would have dropped the A-bomb on Germany as well. That's where the Aryans were. History. Beth Stelling was here tonight. Give it up for Beth Stelling. She's a very laid-back woman. She reminds me of the voice actors for Song of the South. But at least they knew how to cook. Okay. Beth Stelling is a white woman with a black booty. She's an enigma. Just like a movie about a black princess that actually gets a sequel. That didn't pan out how we were hoping. Beth... That'll do, Mouse. That'll do. Now, some of you may know that Beth likes sweets, but Beth, just because you're from the Midwest doesn't mean you have to eat like you're at Disney World. A lot of churros are at Disney World. Mickey Mouse was here. Give it up for Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry about Minnie. I am sorry about Minnie. I didn't mean to make you gay, but you are married to someone who looks like Liza Minnelli. I just think she does. I didn't know that she would be playing Mickey Mouse, so I wrote some jokes for the actress playing Mickey Mouse. Melissa Villaseñor. Everybody, give it up for her. Melissa, I was going to hire you to do some voices on my next movie, but there aren't many plots we could think of that involved a talking plate of beans and rice. Maybe I could. Maybe I could have you in the remake of Three Caballeros as a banana lady. From what I hear, you could use a few bananas to keep you company. It's a roast. Melissa Villaseñor, you've stolen too much smiling tonight. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to fight it any longer. That's the movies, baby. It's all fake. Melissa, you've stolen so many voices, I should call you Ursula. And from what I've heard, your bottom halves smell the same. Ladies and gentlemen, also we had Snow White's eighth dwarf Baldy here tonight, John Roy. Give it up for John Roy. John Roy is as bald as Julie Andrews' pussy. John, I hear a spoonful of sugar will help the propecia go down. John Roy may look like Dr. Evil, but the only time he's seen $1 million was when he was in Chris Hardwick's house sitting. John Roy has a podcast called Don't Ever Change, which also seems to be his mantra. He hasn't gotten a new material in 5 years, and his career is showing it. I'll cast you in one, John, once I get unfrozen. So tonight, I want to give it up for the Nerdist Showroom. We're at the Nerdist Showroom owned by Chris Hardwick. Chris's empire spans 2 TV shows, a theater, a YouTube channel, and a podcast. Pretty nice, Chris, but talk to me when you have 22 Oscars and own so many sweatshops in South China, you're technically a communist. Some people say I wasn't actually cremated. All I can say is I like my movies like I like my cancerous body, Frozen. Speaking of my movies, I tell a lot of fairy tales. Here's a fairy tale for you. A Jew, a black, and me walk into a bar. That's a fairy tale for you. I'm only joking. I want to take this opportunity to address the alleged racism in my films. Now, I would never say that black people are less than any other sort of person, but I will say that black people are just at their most entertaining when they're whistling as an ex-slave magical Negro. That's all. Have you seen Song of the South? It's on YouTube. I do want to thank all the comics tonight for looking me up on Wikipedia. Wonderful job, all around. I'm surprised none of you have thanked me yet for Disney World theme park in Orlando. I was the one who figured out how to get all the fat, disgusting Gentiles in America to vacation in the Jewish Mecca of Florida. It was hard. But just remember what I always say. All your dreams can come true if we have enough courage to pursue them. So folks, Just dream it, and one day you too could open a theme park where the young gays of America can work and hide in cartoon costumes until they're ready to come out. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful world.
Ladies and gentlemen, Walt Disney.
Yeah.
I want to thank each and every one of our comedians tonight. First, Melissa Villaseñor as Mickey Mouse. The wonderful Brad Gage as Walt Disney. Thank you to John Roy, Beth Stelling, and Kyle Clark.
Big thank you to the Nerdist Showroom, our producer, Sammy Junio.
Thanks to everybody who's working here.
guys.
Thank you, guys. Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, stuff like that. We'll see you next month. Historical Roast.
Teaching history a lesson.
Good night, guys.
Thank you.